Hello adventurers, and welcome to another one of Zexty'S Tuesday updates. I know it's been a really long time since the last time I've made one of these, but I wanted to make this because this update was pretty massive. You could tell that Pearl Abyss had put a lot of effort into this, and I definitely wanted to make sure that I covered this. I'm mostly going to be going over the patch notes and everything that is new, but then I'll kind of be doing separate coverage on my new account where I'm going through the quests, I'm going through the stories, and I'm kind of covering what you should do and how you should do it. But with that being said, let's jump into the patch notes. And then as always, if you don't know how to get there, you can always click on this menu icon and then go over here and then click this top left corner and it'll pull up all the patch notes. So this one is September the 26th patch notes. I highly encourage checking out this video. This is the developer's commentary. It goes over a lot of what I'm going to be covering, but then also it kind of gives you more of the backstory as to like why they did this and how they did it. It was really well done, and you could tell how much passion and effort was put into this new region, especially because this is supposed to be like an olden day Korea, and obviously Pearl Abyss is a Korean company, so you could tell that they cared about this a lot. So honestly, I loved watching it, and again, I do highly encourage anyone, I encourage everyone to watch this. It was very well done. So with that being said, I am gonna kind of skim through this. I'm not gonna go into like a super amount of detail. I just wanted to show you everything that was new, everything that you should be doing, and then also just kind of the new content. So pretty much anyone can do this. They just need to do these stories that are right here. So whenever you come open your menu, you're gonna have this new tab, which where my cursor's at, it says land, and it'll open up this screen right here. So Land of the Morning Light. You're gonna have 4 sections. So it'll be Tale Collection Opening. This is the one that you're gonna have to start just to get to the Land of the Morning Light. It's pretty simple. Anyone can do this. Any like new player can do this. It's kind of similar to Mountain of Eternal Winter, where even if you're a new account, you can go there. So make sure you do this first, and then as you can see, to open up Tale Collection, you must complete the Tale Collection Opening. So you have to do this to open this one, and then for the third one, it's available after completion of 4 or more tales from the Tale Collection. So you'll have to complete this one to unlock Black Shrine, and then the world map is just the world map. So there's that. So moving on, let's see. The Land of the Morning Light menu will unlock when you complete the main quest, Emma's Nightmare. You can access Tale Collection, Opening Tale Collection, Blackrock Shrine, and World Map from the Land of the Morning Light menu. So again, it's that button right there. So you can set off on a new adventure to the new continent, the Land of the Morning Light, once you complete Yank the Bull's Horn quest from the Tale Collection Opening. So once again, just do that first set of tales, and then you'll be able to open up this new region. So this is the map right here. This is everything unlocked. Whenever you first get here, it's not going to look like this. So you'll just kind of have that first little port that you enter through, and then you'll have to unlock these as you journey through there. Looking at this, when you first arrive in the Land of the Morning Light, you can only see areas around Nampo's Moodle Village on the world map, but as you travel to new areas within the land, you can unlock more areas to be visible on the world map. There are serene altars in major Land of the Morning Light locations. The serene altars in the new region will activate when you first step on them. You can immediately teleport between locations where the serene altar is activated. So it's pretty much like anything else. You can just use these altars to teleport around the land, but to first unlock them, you have to go to them and then just kind of step on them, and it'll open that portion of the map. So once again, the Tale Collection menu will unlock when you complete the story, Tale Collection Opening. You can choose one of many tales from the Tale Collection and proceed with the story. Once you select a tale, you cannot cancel it. You can proceed with a single tale at a time. So you have to do one tale at a time, and then once you've started it, you can't cancel it. So make sure that you complete that tale and then move on to the next one. Just kind of follow through. Don't like start it and then not finish it, because what you really want to do is you want to unlock this Black Shrine. So at least finish 4 before you stop doing it, or before you kind of give up on it. But honestly, these tales, I was looking at them, they look really cool, and you can tell that there was a lot of thought put into it. But they had voiceovers for all of these, and it's in many different languages. So even the cutscenes looked really cool. So please check it out. I'm actually super excited for this. I can't wait to get onto my other account and then start doing this. For my main account, I'll probably just do it like without recording anything, but since I record everything on my other account anyways, that's where I'm going to be doing this. sorry for cutting in there. As you proceed with the tales, you will encounter crossroads in each story. You can choose a crossroad quest depending on which direction you want the story to continue, and the ending of the story will vary depending on the chosen crossroad. So that's kind of cool. You have different endings to different things. Once you choose a crossroad quest, it cannot be canceled. You cannot choose a different crossroad quest within the family. The tales of the Madang Wraith, Gumiho, and Sonkashi, and the Golden Pig King will first be updated, and the other tales will gradually be added in a future update. When you complete a tale, you'll unlock a hidden tale that'll be added to the tale collection. So that's pretty cool. And as you can see, there's different cutscenes for these. So I'm super excited to do this again. The tale collection is a compilation of illustrations, a written story, and an animation of the hidden tale you unlocked from completing a tale. You can open up the tale collection at any time to view the hidden tale you unlocked from completing a story. The tale behind a crossroad quest you didn't choose is also included in the completed tale collection. So even if you did a different crossroad, you can at least see the tale that happened once you've completed it. So Black Shrine. In the Land of the Morning Light Black Shrine menu, you can challenge the bosses you encountered in each tale again. The Black Shrine content unlocks when you complete 4 or more tales in the tale collection. So whenever you're doing the tales, you'll be encountering these bosses, and then once you've completed the 4 of them, you'll be able to challenge those bosses again for different rewards, but the way that it works is a little bit different once you are doing it through Black Shrine. So as you can see, there's kind of a lot of stuff here. There's energy in here, there's something called Weekend Moon Aura, and then you can kind of see your rewards down here, and those rewards will change depending on your Black Spirit level. So let's take a look. So each of the Black Shrine bosses have the Sun, Moon, and Earth auras. A specific energy weakens every week. When challenging a boss with weakened energy, the damage increase buff is applied. You can select a boss of a completed tale and the difficulty level for challenging a boss. There's a weekly entry limit of 5, regardless of the type of boss. Entries will reset every Monday at the beginning of the day. You can gain an additional entry by using a Black Shrine entry pass. So there's also going to be passes to get in there, so that's kind of nice, I guess. Hopefully it's not like you have to pay money for them, but we'll see. The number of entries will be deducted upon obtaining the reward after completing the challenge. So even if you fail, that's fine. You can just keep going back. Your entry won't be deducted unless you successfully complete it. You can set the entry multiplier starting from the difficulty level in which you succeeded on the first map for the first challenge attempt. There are no knowledge levels for Black Shrine bosses. There are a total of 5 difficulty levels from Calamity 1 to Calamity 5. You must complete the previous difficulty in order to challenge the next difficulty. So you'll have to do 1, then 2, then 3, then 4, then 5. But since we only have 5, realistically, we can only get to the max level on one of these bosses for right now, for this week. And then you'll have to do it again for the next week. And there's 4 bosses, so it seems like you'll have to do it 20 times in total just to get to the max calamity for each one. So only 10% of the character's CP is applied in the Black Shrine, only 10% of the actual AP, including AP stats where buffs are applied, AP against monsters, and more will be applied. In the Black Shrine, the second wind effect of the Savior Rift Totem does not activate. In the Black Shrine, effects such as extra damage to bosses and additional HP recovery with HP potions are not applied. So a lot of this is any bonuses that you have for your character won't be applied in here, and your CP is heavily nerfed, I guess. Most of it comes from these bonuses right here. So this manage energy, you can allocate different points to this energy, and then that's how you'll get your bonuses. So that's going to be a main component for how you're actually doing damage and how you're taking damage, but I guess it'll cover that again here in a little bit. So let's keep going. In the Black Shrine, you can recover HP by using medicinal herb tea, mung bean john, buckwheat jelly. I don't know how to say these words honestly, so I'm not going to try to butcher them. So let's just keep going. Certain items can only be purchased at specific taverns. You cannot register the above items in the market, nor can you use them for cooking delivery. So you can get these by purchasing them at taverns. So you'll have to kind of travel the Land of the Morning Light and then check out these villages and then check out these taverns. So as you can see, there's product lists and you can buy these here. So check those out. And then these are going to be for your HP recovery and kind of some other things, I guess. You can only use Land of the Morning Light meals and Land of the Morning Light HP potions. Okay, good to know. So this is kind of what I was talking about earlier, where you're having to manage your energy. So you can gain 1 energy point on each successful first attempt of each difficulty level of each boss. You can gain up to 10 energy points. So basically, you're gonna have to do difficulties for each of these bosses to get one of these energy points. Every time that you successfully complete it for your first attempt for that difficulty, you'll get 1 energy point, and then you can get up to 10 of these points. You can use the energy points gained to enhance stats from the Manage Energy menu. Kind of what I would suggest is do difficulty 1 for each one of these bosses. That way you can get a lot of energy, and then what I would do the following week is I would use all of those energy points to go to like the max difficulty for one of those bosses. That's just how I'm gonna tackle it. That's because I want to get to the highest difficulty and see how hard it is, but I also want to make sure that whenever I start it, I have a lot more energy already stocked up, and I'm not really struggling by then, if that makes sense. So yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna try it out. If it works, it works. If it doesn't, yikes. So moving on, stats that can be enhanced with energy points: increased AP, increased DP, increased max HP, reduce evasion cooldown, or recover HP when attacking, revive in Black Shrine. So there's kind of a lot, and it looks like you can have a lot of points in like certain ones, so it's up to you how you want to allocate these points. If you're pretty confident you won't get hit, do a lot of increase AP, or if you're gonna get hit a lot, do DP. But I think a healthy balance of each one should work pretty well. So you can spend 10 stamina per energy point spent to reset. So if you want to reset your energy allocation, you'll just spend some stamina and then it'll reset those points for you. So it's not a lot of stamina, it's only 10, so everyone should be fine there. You can obtain rewards based on Black Spirit level and difficulty level upon successfully completing a challenge in Black Shrine. The rewards for all bosses at the same difficulty level are the same, so it doesn't matter which boss you do. If it's difficulty level 1, you'll get the same for each one of those bosses, and then those rewards are going to scale based on the difficulty. But if you're doing difficulty 3 for each one, it's going to be the same rewards regardless. But I think your rewards change based on your Black Spirit level. So looking at that, Black Spirit level 230 and below, you'll get Abyssal Accessory Crate, Akram Prophecy 50 to 100%, Alchemy Stone Support Chest, Magical Essence. Okay, so you'll get all of these. What's the difference here? So Black Spirit level 230 and above, it looks like you'll get all of the same stuff except for the Akram Prophecies and the Abyssal Accessory Crate. You can obtain Embers of Hongik and Flame of Hongik at a set chance at Black Spirit level 230 or higher. So I guess maybe that's actually the difference. You'll get these embers and this flame at a set chance because you're at a higher level. You won't actually be able to get this if you're below 230. So the item drop rate of Embers of Hongik and Flame of Hongik increase in higher difficulty levels. They don't tell us the percentages, but I guess we'll have to figure that out for ourselves. So the next thing is Dawnveil Gear. So this is kind of like the Eternal accessories, but this time it's for your weapon and your gear. For right now, the only ones that they have are your main weapon and your gloves. So these are really interesting. It's gonna be a nice CP boost, but you are gonna need these Flame of Hongik, and then you're gonna need some Chaos Jewels and Acrid. So the Dawnveil main weapon and Dawnveil gloves imbued with mighty power will be added. Dawnveil subweapon, helmet, armor, shoes are scheduled to be added with the future Land of the Morning Light update. So the way you're going to do this is you're going to craft them, and you're going to need Dawnveil gear can be crafted using the materials Flame of Hongik, Chaos Jewels, Acrid, and Silver. You can craft 1 Flame of Hongik with 30 Embers of Hongik. You can obtain Embers of Hongik. So you're going to get these the flames and the embers by doing the Black Shrines, and then to actually do it you'll need Chaos Jewels and Acrid. That's the gist of it. You're gonna be going to your crafting menu and then go to the gear, and then it's right here. So it's pretty self-explanatory. Where it does kind of get confusing is the Umbral Chaos gear. So But continuing, Chaos Gear will be transferred to Dawnveil Gear through crafting. Transfer is available from craft menu. The enhancement level enchantments, crystal, and memory imprints of the Chaos Gear used as the material will be transferred. So you're going to keep all of the enhancement levels, you'll keep everything that you have. So if you have a +8 gear, it'll stay +8. The Chaos Gear used as the material will disappear. If you have already proceeded with Awaken Enhancement, you can reset the Awaken Enhancement level to +0 through Extractor in the camp. I'm going to ignore this last part, it doesn't seem super helpful. Awaken Enhancement. So the enhancement success rate of the materials for attempting Awaken Enhancement with Dawnveil Gear are identical to that of Chaos Gear. So the success rate for enhancing all of these are going to be the exact same. The only thing is that this is just upgrading the base gear itself. So it's not changing like the enhancement chances or anything like that. It's just giving you a base bonus for upgrading this gear. And then also, if you don't already have a +8, what you can do is you'll get the new gear, and then you can still make it into Umbral Chaos Gear. So it's the exact same thing as before. If you don't already have a +8, you can turn a +7 item into the Severing Gear, and then you can upgrade it the same way as before with the Severing Chaos Gear, where you'll have to get to +5, and then once you're at +5, you'll get a guaranteed +8. Again, if you're already at +8, you don't have to worry about any of this. It's fine, but if you're a newer player, if you don't have +8 gear, this is a good way to do it. So it's just letting you know that the new way for Umbral Chaos Gear is going to be applied to this as well, if you want to upgrade it that way, or you can upgrade it the old way, which is actually how I do it. So I'm actually going to skip pretty much most of this because it gets really confusing. Like if you look at it, you'll think that, oh, Severing this is better than that, which is not the case, just the way the numbers look. So I'm gonna skip that. Just know that if you get this and you don't have a +8 and you only have a +7, you can do that if you want to, but it's not required. You can craft Severing Dawnveil Gear with an Awaken +7, Dawnveil Gear and Acrid ×1. Equipped crystals, enhancements, memories, imprints will be transferred, so everything that's already on there will be transferred to your new weapon. Umbral Dawnveil Gear can be enhanced to up to +5 for Awakened Enhancement. So Exquisite Black Crystal ×2 and 50 million silver are required for a single attempt at Awakened Enhancement. The levels will not decrease upon failure for Awakened Enhancement. And that's exactly how it is for Severing Chaos Gear as well. It's the exact same thing. So you won't lose enhancements, you can only go up, but it is at a very low chance, which is, I think, is 6%. And then once you get to +5 for the Severing Gear, you can craft it into the Awaken +8 Dawnveil Gear. So some people do that because it's guaranteed. It does cost a lot more resources. So again, it's up to you how you do it. So looking at resonances, they have changed Chaos Gear Resonance to Chaos/Eternal Gear Resonance. Chaos/Eternal Gear Resonance is applied for Dawnveil Gear as it falls under Eternal Grade Gear. That's pretty awesome. So another update is they have added some recipes to cooking, and I'm actually really excited for these two cooking recipes. So as you can see, they've added 2 red bean, I'm not even gonna try to say that, and then red bean porridge. These are good because this one gives food for workers, which gives you 30,000 food upon use, and then this one gives you life XP plus 10% for 1 hour. Multiple uses can increase the duration. This is really good because I love life skills. I've been working on mine a lot, so anything that helps me boost that, I'm all for it. I believe these red beans you get as a reward from doing black shrines. So I'm not sure if there's other ways to get it, but let's see. The red bean used as an ingredient for the above meal can be obtained by completion. Okay, it literally says it right there, sorry. So you'll get it by red beans, and these can be registered on the market if you want to. I'm trying to see, yes, so these can also be used as delivery for the Media Merchant Union. The duration increase upon multiple uses for red bean porridge, cool. So it won't overlap if you use multiple of these porridges, it'll just add time. The effect of red bean porridge only applies to the character who uses it. So keep that in mind. If you use these porridges on one character, you can't swap to another character and expect the bonus to still be there. So that's kind of weird, but I guess it is what it is. And then also they've made these changes. This is like the sleep mode icon now. And then also we have featured update, which is the new class Choryong. I'm not going to go over this. I never really go over classes. Just know that there is a new class. I believe it's the awakened version of Wusa. I could be wrong. It might be Megu. But yeah, so I'm not going to go over it. I am going to make this as my seasonal character on my alt account. So we'll end up looking at it. We'll see it, and I'll let you know my thoughts whenever I'm actually using it. If you want to read it, you can read it, but I will not be. So featured updates, seasonal character official season. So this is technically the first official season for seasonal characters in Black Desert Mobile. The other one was, I guess, just like a taste test, but the rewards were already pretty good. So you can create a seasonal character after maintenance September 26th until maintenance December 12th to enjoy the season content. You can create one season character per family. If you don't have an empty character slot, you must delete a character for an empty character slot to create a seasonal character. Okay. Reduced the time it takes to delete a character from 1 day to 5 minutes. Season characters cannot be deleted. You can obtain rewards helpful in progression from each season pass quest you complete. From what I see, everything's pretty much the exact same as the first one. You can use these materials to craft other materials, and you're going to be going through the progression same as before, where you're going through all these chapters, you're doing all these mini quests. So if you've already completed the season on another account, I think these are the same quests. I could be entirely wrong, but I'm looking at 189, and I think that was the same amount of quests there were before. So if you've already done all of the stories up to where it needed you to be last time, you can get through this pretty quickly. All you'll have to do is like make sure that you're doing the mini quests that they have every now and then, which is like doing Constellation, defeating boss rushes, stuff like that. So you can probably go through this pretty quickly. And then also it looks like you can disassemble some of these things and actually get some of these stones in return. So that's kind of nice. If you were to disassemble like a ring or a necklace, if you have extras, you can get rid of them and then use these materials to enhance the other ones that you need. That's seasonal characters in a nutshell. I'm not gonna get like crazy into details on it because we've already done it. But a big change that they made, which I'm kind of upset about now, is they changed blazing chaos crystals. You can now use it up for Riftstone level 200. So that's an extra 50 levels, which is an extra 500 CP that you get for free, basically, just from using these blazing chaos crystals. And then added knowledge XP scrolls to the season pass. So it looks like they gave you more knowledge scrolls. Hopefully this will just add to the knowledge scrolls that we already have, so it'll keep helping us with the knowledge in that season, because I know the scrolls gave us a lot of the knowledge, but it didn't max out our level, so that should be pretty helpful. And then they added boss rush relevant quests, so you can more easily access boss rush content. Added a quest in which you must complete a story for crafting mystical grade outfits. Okay, so they've added something where while you're doing this, you'll get a mystical grade outfit for that character. I don't think they had that before. You just had like a base outfit. So that's kind of nice, because those mystical grade outfits do help you a lot. And especially for like newer players, you kind of want to go through that walkthrough to make sure that you're even aware that you can get that CP bonus. Let's see. I'm kind of going to skip through this once again just because we've already seen it. And then they've added auto enhance feature to the accessories. That's really nice because it was super annoying doing it one by one. I don't know why they didn't think about that before. And then reduce the time required to build buildings in the camp. So decrease the required stamina for an instant completion with the above adjustment. So that's really nice. You can work on your camp a lot quicker now. And then these are going to be the completions. So once you've finished the season, you're going to get dimensional crystal chests, dimensional fragments, a pink emblem of glory, which is really good because that's super hard to get normally. You'll get crimson crowns, unknown glyphs, badges of glory, Tusk breath, and magical residue. So all of that's super helpful. And then also you'll get these relic chests. So they're +6 relics. So yeah, even if you're a new player, like these are really good rewards. If you're not a new player, these are good rewards for your alt accounts. So all of this is pretty good. So make sure that you're doing this. It's a huge list of rewards, and you can get it done like as quickly as you want. Like you can do it in a day if you want to, or you can just take your time. So looking at this, you can exchange the dazzling completion certificate from Igor, Bartali, and Velia for Perla's Star or Brilliant Primal Glyph. You can only exchange it for the Brilliant Primal Glyph if you've already obtained Perla's Star as a pre-season completion reward. So it seems like you can only get one of these Perla's Star, so that's interesting. And then you'll get this certificate just by doing the quest, but this is what a Brilliant Primal Glyph looks like. And then I believe the Perla's Star gives you like plus 50 attack or something like that, plus 50 defense. So I think it's like 100 CP, but I could be wrong on that. I can't actually remember. So if you've already completed, or if you've already gotten the Perla's Star, you won't be able to get it again, which kind of sucks because I thought there were 2 slots that you could use, but I guess not. So we'll see on that one. And then there's also improvements. So they've changed a lot of stuff to the desert. So Blackrock Shrine added new items to the Blackrock Shrine rewards and increased the current rewards. Increased the Adonis coins used for offerings by 4 times. Increased the rewards obtaining from offerings by around 4.4 times. So you're getting a lot more bang for your buck, like 1.1 times the rewards as you used to have. And then it does cost more Adonis coins, which I thought they were getting rid of those, but I guess not yet. Added Abyssal Condensed Dark Energy to the Blackrock Shrine rewards for defeating the world boss Tukon Layton. Changed to be able to obtain boss stamps and ancient tablets upon use of the Blackrock Shrine Summon Scroll, or from the Blackrock Shrine discovered in the Great Desert. Okay. So it seems like they changed the rewards in general, and then they changed to be able to additionally obtain one of Chaos Core, Totem Chest, Trials of a Tour, entry passes, and Magical Essence as rewards upon use of the Blackrock Shrine Summon Scroll, or from the Blackrock Shrine discovered in the Great Desert. So I don't know if these are always going to be the rewards, but I guess we'll see. That seems pretty good. I'll have to see what it actually looks like in the game, because as of right now, it doesn't make a lot of sense to me. So they also changed the Blackrock Shrine Discoverer's reward, which is pretty good because before they were trash. So one of Black Pearl times 3,000, Restoration Scroll times 18,000, Golden Vault Entry Pass times 10,000, Trials of a Tour Entry Pass times 30, or Totem Chest times 500. All of those seem really good, except for the Totem Chest. The Totem Chest seems pretty bad. Change the Blackrock Shrine offering best reward, one of Sun Crystal times 5,000, Blackrock Shrine best reward chest times 1, or Luminescent Crystal times 500 will be set as the best rewards. Those all seem pretty good, actually. You can choose one of the items obtainable as Blackrock Shrine best reward from the Blackrock Shrine best reward chest. Pretty self-explanatory. Change the Blackrock Shrine last reward to Blackrock Shrine last offering chest times 1, so you can obtain Dimensional Fragments times 300, Chaos Crystal times 1,000, and those are going to be from that last offering chest. So they've reset Adonis coins in possession to 0, distributed offering reward chest based on your Adonis coin obtainable from Blackrock Shrine offerings of Tukar Layton. So there's a lot going on here. Yeah, so pretty good updates in here. Hopefully this will get more people to actually do desert again. They got away with all of the water, which is kind of a bummer. I had a lot of water, so that's my bad. And then, so finishing this off, they changed all appraisal items from which you can obtain Adonis coin from appraisal to items from which you can obtain offering reward chests. You can obtain Adonis coins from the items you newly obtain after the update maintenance on September 26th, which is today. Change the item drop rate of Blackrock Shrine Summon Scroll by 50% with the increase of Blackrock Shrine Discoverer's reward. But okay, the rest I'm actually not gonna read. If you're super curious about it, you can just pause and read the rest. Most of it's just kind of whatever, I guess. They're just making sure that we're aware of these changes. So they also had Node War changes, Genoviva's shop. So they changed the Genoviva shop, which opened during an event. To open random times. Details will not be provided on the opening times. Okay. Interesting. So they're not going to tell us anything for that anymore. Market, increase the maximum price for some of these items. These items right here, which are pretty rare. And the rest you can read if you really want to. I am not going to. And then there's a bunch of bug fixes. So again, I'm not going to cover this just because we've already kind of done a lot today. The main thing I wanted to cover was the Land of the Morning Light and hopefully get y'all excited for it. I'm super excited for it. I'm gonna be jumping into that, but for now, let's look at, these are all of the events that are starting. So there's a lot going on here. So I'm gonna go through all of these, but first I wanted to show you that there's also some Pearl Shop new packages, but also there's some new outfits. So these are gonna be for Wusa and then the new class Choryong, but then also they added Taebak to all classes, and this is for Black Pearls. So this is what they look like. Honestly, I think they look pretty cool. I think the new class, like the book, is pretty cool. And then I'm assuming this is the one that's for all classes. So looks pretty cool. I like the sleeves off the shoulder. That's a great look right there. And then that's it for Shy. Shy looks cool there as well. But that is it. So let's look at the new events. Sorry, that was a lot to cover. There's a lot that you kind of have to see for this new event, but again, I did just want to reiterate, please watch this video. I think it was super well made, and I think it's definitely worth watching. I would watch it with y'all, but this video is already going long, so I will not be doing that. So the new events, let's look. Create an official season character. So this is like the same thing as before. Make sure that you do the season character. You have 76 days to complete it. There is an event going on with it, which I kind of wanted to cover just very briefly, because it requires making a new family, and I've already made a new family, so I'm not going to make another one. So I will not be participating in that event. So just to let you know that it's there and be aware of it, I'm going to pull this up right now. So there's a season character challenge. So greetings adventurer, the season character challenge event begins in celebration of official season. Create a new family and aim for the top 30 in each category throughout your adventure to get better rewards for higher rank. So basically do seasonal character, but it has to be a new family. I don't actually know or care about these groups, so I'm not going to go through them. I just wanted to show you that this is something going on from now until December 12th, where you can get rewards based on your rank for these 4 categories, and the categories are going to be CP rank, family CP rank, arena rank, and life skill rank. So if you can get ranked for all of these just within the new families that were created from today onward, you can get these rewards. So some of them are Black Pearls, Restoration Scrolls, Chaos Crystals, and then all-inclusive plus item set. So this is pretty good, but again, I already made a new family, so I'm not going to make another one. I'm going to stick to the one that I have, so I won't be participating in this. But if you want to try to make a new account, I encourage doing this, and then just keep these in mind while you're doing it. Your CP, your family rank, your arena rank, and your life skill rank. That's all I'm going to do for covering that, so let's go back over here and look at the other events. To the Land of the Morning Light, you'll have to click Participate Event. So complete For a Long Journey in the Land of the Morning Light. I'm assuming this is one of those tails that you have to do, and then do this 1 tail, 2 tails, 3 tails, 4 tails, and you'll get these as rewards. These are used for your seasonal characters. So if you want, you can do your seasonal character in the Land of the Morning Light and then collect these rewards. The next event is going to be To the Mountain of Eternal Winter. So it looks like they're trying to make sure that you do this as well. If you've already completed all of these Mountain of Eternal Winter stories, you're gonna get all these rewards right off the bat. So these stories are, I'll just show you really quickly. These stories are going to be in the story tab under Everfrost, and then you'll have to finish all of these. So if you do these, you'll get these rewards as well. So this is pretty good for new accounts. I'm actually just now starting the Mountain of Eternal Winter stories on my new account. So great timing, actually. Again, this will be really good for your seasonal characters progression as well. So it seems like you might actually be able to do this all in one day, but I guess I'll see. That'll be a separate video for me. And then there's gonna be this Choryong premium login. So just make sure that you're clicking complete, or you can purchase the premium pass. I'm not going to, because why would I? And then also New Realm Treasure Exchange. You can receive New Realm Treasure every day from the in-game mailbox. New Realm Treasure can be exchanged for rewards of your choice. So you'll click exchange, and then you'll pick which one of these you want. So for me, I know that I want all of the raid scrolls, which I'm gonna use literally all of mine that I have, and then get all the raid scrolls. Next, I'm gonna go for probably restoration scrolls, and then I'll do Tingle Time. But that's pretty much all there is to that. Just collect your mail every day and you'll get those The next one is guild up and begin your adventure. So do guild quests and you'll receive these rewards. These are pretty good. You can do, I think, 1 a day. I think it used to be 3, but they made it where you only have to do 1 now. Just do that. You'll get some pretty decent stuff. So that's actually it for all of the events. There's not too much, but the Land of the Morning Light, there was a lot of content added. So make sure that pretty much the first thing that you need to do is open your menu, go to the land, and then you're gonna do this tail collection opening. So make sure you do that and then work your way through the tails. But that's pretty much everything that I had for you today. If you have any questions, please let me know in the comments below. And then if you like this video, please like, comment, and subscribe, and let me know what you'd like to see in the next one. But with that being said, thank you very much for watching, and I hope to see you in the next one. Thanks, bye.